Oh snap, what's up? Dudes, it's Nate. I'm coming to you from sunny Gowanus, Brooklyn here. Please excuse my neighbors to the right and to the left. I just wanted to pop into the shed really quickly to record this quick update for you guys. A number of you have heard that there's something in the works, a new course I'm working on, but you haven't heard from me since last month, since even before the holidays. And by the way, I hope you had a great holiday. So I just want to give you a quick update on exactly what it is I've been doing. So 3 years ago, I designed the course that I consider the definitive resource on what to practice on the drums to get from, let's say, intermediate to advanced. So this November and December, I went back to you guys and asked you the question, what else can I help you with? And you guys responded in droves to my survey, and the responses were overwhelming, and it all centered around a single thing, which was practice. Help us practice better. We're not interested in just tell us what to play or what to practice every day. We want a system that'll help us determine what to practice better. And specifically, you guys had 3 complaints that out of hundreds and hundreds of survey responses, the same 3 complaints kept coming up. And tell me if these sound familiar. Number 1 was you don't feel focused. So you feel like you're getting pulled in a million directions. You've got practice FOMO. You're practicing one thing, you're practicing the next. You're not hitting any one thing long enough to go deep on it, to really engage that part of your brain that retains things and learns thoroughly. Concern number 2, and what can we say? I just popped in here. I didn't check who was rehearsing today. Concern number 2 is you guys feel in a rut. So even though you're not able to focus, you feel like you're stuck with the routine you have. So maybe you've got some kind of thing where you do 30 minutes of rudiments, 30 minutes of jazz, etc., etc. You don't have a good way of knowing when to stick with something and when to move on to something else. And finally, you guys told me that what you're practicing in the practice room is not coming out in your playing on the gig. So you feel like you're practicing your rudiments, your jazz, your coordination, whatever it is in the practice room, and then you get on the gig and it doesn't feel like that's translating. So in order to create a resource for you, I did not just sit here and theorize about what I think you guys ought to be practicing. I went through hundreds and hundreds of survey responses, and I looked at 3 things. First, I looked at what you guys were complaining about. Second, I look at what are you actually practicing, so I can see if there's convergence. So someone says, oh, I feel unfocused. Let's see what you're actually practicing. And so I took notes there. And then finally, for about 20 or 30 of you, I looked at what are the results you're getting. So you say you're practicing this, you say you have an issue with this. Let's hear you actually play. So out of all of that data, I teased little by little a system. And I can now confidently say there's nothing out there like this. Nothing like this has been created before. And the reason why is the previous generation practice tools fall short in 3 primary ways. So number 1, they don't give you a system to determine what to work on. We all have these sort of arbitrary ideas about, okay, we should practice coordination, we should practice solos, maybe I'll work on some left foot stuff today, but there's no really strong North Star about what we should work on. Number 2, they don't give us a way to know whether we should stick with something or whether we should move on, let alone like how many things to pile into a practice routine. So that's what's creating this FOMO, where you guys are like, oh, I should be practicing other stuff. And number 3, there's practically zero congruence between what you guys are practicing and what you're actually trying to play on the gig. And to their credit, some other teachers have come up with methods for addressing this. We're going to put the whole thing together. It's the most powerful system I've ever seen. I've been practicing better since I've been doing it. I've been getting rave reviews about it. So, few logistics. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back with another video that'll tell you guys stage by stage what exactly is inside the practice course. And that's what we're calling it, the practice course. Just like the Boring Company or the coaching course. Shout out to Elon Musk. I like to keep it simple. So, we'll be back tomorrow with a video that'll tell you exactly what's in the practice course. But what to keep in mind is that this will be dropping next Monday morning, January 14th at 8 a.m. Eastern. It'll be open for new students until the following Friday. So the Friday of that week. 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. That's Friday the 18th. That's right, because I got jury duty on the 17th. Friday the 18th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you get in if you want it. Right now, it's cheaper than the coaching course. It's about half the price of the top tier of the coaching course. It will not stay there. We're going to be raising the price a little bit each time, each launch. And we won't open it again for at least 3 months. Guys, if you want to get in on this, check it out Monday morning, but also watch tomorrow. I'm going to send you a video about exactly what's inside. All right, see you soon.